morning, ladies. Welcome to day 2 and happy hump day. It is Wednesday, right? I'm not gonna lie, I've been kind of losing track of the days since we've been in quarantine, but it is Wednesday, I'm pretty sure. So happy hump day to you. You've halfway made it through the week with your family. Round of applause to you, okay? Anyways, as you can see, as I said yesterday, I'm going to be chilling in these videos. I switched the scarf up today. I'm about to work out after I do this video for you guys, but I thought it would be a good idea for me to go ahead and make this first because I've got some things on my mind that I think I should talk about now. Because I don't know where you are, but I know a lot of you are in Virginia, but I'm in Richmond. And today, boy, man, it is gloomy outside. And it took me a lot longer to get out the bed this morning. And so what I wanted to make sure that I did is remind you ladies that, you know, this 21-day process is going to take patience. And it's not only going to take you having patience with the process, but you being patient with yourself, you being patient with your loved ones that you're stuck in the house with, and just being mindful of that, and that it's okay if you don't get every single thing done today, because what you don't get done today will inevitably get done because you're not going anywhere, right? So be patient with yourself, be loving with yourself, be kind to yourself, be compassionate with yourself. All of those things that you so easily give to others, it's important that we make sure that we feed ourselves with those same positive attributes. So if you find yourself today in a frame of mind where, you know, I know me, if the sun isn't out, sometimes it makes me drag a little bit, and that's okay. But as long as I'm progressing in my practice, that's what's the most important. Like I told you guys yesterday, the purpose of me doing this is to make sure that I start maintaining routine and not just, you know, mindlessly doing things. Oh, I'm going to do this and I'm not going to work out. One of the main things that I want to work on this next 21 days is make sure that I work out each and every day. No excuses, even if it's 15 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever. But I need to make sure that I put that energy into my body in terms of making sure that I'm maintaining myself in a healthy way physically. It's not just all about the mental and emotional. We have to maintain our bodies physically as well, which is a big part into why I changed my lifestyle and, you know, how I eat, the way I eat. So now I need to make sure that I start focusing more on exercising. So I want you to make sure that you're being patient with yourself because it takes time. And remember that progression is always better than doing nothing at all. So even if it's just a little something small every day, making sure that you pat yourself on the back at the end of the day. Like, you know, girl, you did that, boo. You finally read that chapter in that book. You finally worked out today. You finally watched that show, that documentary you've been putting off. You know, pat yourself on the back because you accomplished something that you wanted to do for yourself. Nobody else, but for you. And I know that that can be hard. So, you know, maintaining patience with ourselves is sometimes one of the most difficult things because we have such high expectations of ourselves, especially as women, because we have so many responsibilities. And I know a lot of y'all watching have a tremendous amount of responsibility. And so it's easy to neglect yourself and forget about your wants and needs and desires and to actually, you know, put energy into yourself. So on top of being patient with yourself, I also want you to make sure that if you find yourself in a state of mind where you're thinking negative thoughts or you have people in your environment that are, you know, not giving you the most positive feedback, cleanse your environment. What does that mean? That means if you need to learn to separate yourself in some way, I know that's hard right now because we're all stuck at home, from people who are not giving you positive reinforcement, go to your happy place in here. But in order for you to go to your happy place in here, you have to understand and know that it's okay for you to go there. You can't beat yourself up in your mind. So if you are the type of person that does a lot of negative self-talk, used to be me, used to beat myself up all the time, especially when I was extremely overweight. I was just like, what's wrong with me? Why can't I lose weight? And, you know, because I was addicted to food, but we won't get into all of that. But I had to start with every negative thing that I thought about myself, I had to immediately turn to something positive. So if I thought, well, man, you're fat. Well, you may be overweight, Ashley, but you're working on being better. Turn that negative into a positive, and that can easily help motivate you and give you patience with yourself. I'll give you an example. Yesterday, I was doing this YouTube yoga routine, and there was this move this lady was doing. I could not get it, and I literally started to cry. I was like, why can't I get it? So I was like, you know what? Let me cleanse myself for a second. So I paused the video, took some deep breaths. We all know that's what yoga's about anyway, right? You're breathing. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to give up. I'm going to turn these negative thoughts I have about myself into something positive. And dag nabbit, if I didn't get it when I turned the video back on, because I was patient with myself, I cleansed myself of those negative thoughts. So in the beginning of this process, it's going to be a lot of that happens. You're going to have a lot of lack of patience, not just because you're trying something new, but because you're, stuck at home for one, and you're having to find the time to actually do these things for yourself amongst being around other people. But you have to do it, especially now when you have the time available to you. And making sure that you are being mindful of the things that you are thinking, being mindful of the things that you are saying, not only to, yourself, but to other people. Because when you start working on you on the inside, man, I tell you, it starts exuding to everybody and everything else on the outside. So be patient with yourself, ladies. Cleanse your environment. I don't know if you're into saging and all of that kind of stuff. I am. But if you have some sage, go on, light it up, girl. Cleanse your environment of all the negativity, anything that may be trying to hinder you from reaching your highest potential, because that's what this is all about. If we can reach our highest potential as women, then not only can we come together and love each other better, but that's going to enable us to love everybody else better who we're responsible for. And sometimes I know a lot of us forget that. We think that we have to, well, I've got to do this for this person and that person and that, but you forget about you, boo. Okay, who's going to take care of you? Think about it. Exactly. On you. So you need to take care of you first. So I just wanted to make sure that you ladies are staying motivated, positive. Don't let this weather, the clouds, it's like, oh man, I got to start working out. None of that. Okay? Positivity is the way. Law of attraction. You put positive things in the universe, you're going to get positive things back to you in return. You put negative thoughts and magnetic waves into the universe, that's what you're going to get back. So make sure that you're being mindful of that and just staying positive. And make sure you have fun. All right, the workout I'm about to start jumping some rope. I haven't jumped rope in a long time, but I'm going to turn some music on, and I'm going to laugh at myself when I miss it. If I fall, I'm going to get back up, and I'm going to keep doing it. And by the end, now the 21 days, we know that's going to be too fast. But by the end of this quarantine, my body's going to be snatched, boo-boo, okay? But I'm not going to put too much pressure on myself either. Progression, okay? I'm not trying to come out of this looking like, really, I don't know. I'm not putting those type of expectations on myself. And that's another thing I want you ladies to be mindful of. Don't put some crazy amount of expectations on this process. Like I said yesterday, if it's one small thing that you change, that you do differently this 21 days that is going to benefit you, then that one thing is going to make all the difference. So focus on one thing at a time if that's necessary for you, or more than one thing. I'm doing more than one thing. And has it been a lot of kinda, but it's not about, well, I didn't do that yesterday. It's okay. I'll do it tomorrow. Or I'm going to try my best to do it tomorrow. Be patient with yourself. Be consistent. Don't give up. Get rid of all that negative BS that is surrounding you, and find peace within yourself to accomplish your goals. If you need anything, hit me up. A couple of ladies asked me yesterday, is it okay to share these videos? You doggone right it is. And that's the purpose. That's why I'm doing this. It's not only helping motivate me to be consistent, but as women, we need to learn to come together better and more frequently and uplift one another. So if you know any ladies that can benefit from this video, please send it to them, or the other ones, or whatever. Please send it to whomever you think will benefit from these messages. And it's not like I'm telling you anything new. I'm just reminding you of things that you've forgotten that are important and should be important to you. So as always, I love you ladies. I'm here for you. Let's be here for each other. If you want to comment on the video at the bottom, and ladies, y'all can, we can get to know each other that way. I don't know, whatever. It's an idea. We're just going with the flow here. Then let's do that. So have a fabulous second day of your 21-day challenge. And don't let this weather get you down, boo-boo. We gonna be good. We gonna get through this. What's the hashtag now? Alone together. We're gonna get through this alone together. And keep the good vibes going. All right. Love you, ladies. I will talk to you tomorrow, and have a fabulous, fabulous day. Bye.